Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading for April 25th to May 1st. I feel like you're like in the middle of some really big change, and it feels like you're working on something, like there's a project, almost like a project that you're working on. It could be quite literally like a project for school or project for work. But I also feel like for some of you, it's like you're preparing for a new stage in your life. And you're diligently working on getting things together, like having everything that you need. And I feel like it's something that takes time, and there's a lot of moving pieces and there's a lot of things to figure out. So it's like every day I see you kind of chipping away at something, like really focused and staying diligent on task and needing to really, because it's like this feeling of this isn't going to move unless I move it. So I have to put things into motion. I have to, make it happen if I really want this to manifest in my life. I am feeling a little bit of anxiety. So there may be a bit of fear of, is this really going to happen? Can I do this? So just believe in yourself. Take it one day at a time is what I'm kind of sensing here. I'm not saying that the anxiety is taking over or anything, but there's a little bit of that tinge of, is this going to happen or not? Adventure. Yeah. So this is kind of like embracing a new path, and it feels like an adventure. I kind of feel like this is more of a life adventure, like you're embracing a new life path, or you're embracing a new journey with its own obstacles. And I'm also hearing that for some of you, this new path that you're taking on, that you're wanting to manifest in your life, the things that you have to do to kind of get on this path, like whatever it is that you're calling in, is also challenging some of you to kind of do things you may have never done before, which is specific to your own life. Like you might have to have, research something that you've never thought you'd have to, research, or, go and talk to certain types of people that you never thought you'd have to do that. So I kind of feel like this is a learning process in another way as well. It's really expanding your experience in life, and it's enriching you in your own way. So I feel like there's a lot of newness, but there's a lot of like learning. It's like learning as we go. So your mindset is going to be really important here. And I feel like you have a pretty good mindset, actually. I think that you're staying positive is what I'm sensing here. And you're excited. I feel like whatever adventure or new path that you're setting out on, you're excited for it. It's not something that you're dreading. It's something that you're looking forward to. It's something that you want to call in. I think that you see a lot of happiness and joy on that path. So you see it as a worthwhile venture to take on. So very, very cool, Virgo. Let's see what else we got going on here. I love that. Yeah, Ace of Wands. So this is passion, creativity. I feel like there is going to be some kind of assistance here that's going to come in for you. I feel like the assistance is going to come. It's going to come in any form, really, depending on your situation. So for some of you, it could be just a new opportunity. It could be an idea, something that inspires you, that sets you on some kind of adventure. Something that just really sparks your interest, and you kind of allow yourself to get carried away with it or taken away with it. And it's really interesting because they're kind of showing me this is like Spirit's way of giving you what you're asking for, but in a kind of covert way, by almost distracting you. But that very distraction is actually bringing into your life or taking out of your life, however you look at it, to like what you're really wanting. So for example, if you're wanting to kind of move out of a situation, then the way that it may show up for you is through you get an opportunity to go on a trip somewhere, and you go there and you realize you actually want to stay there. Like maybe it's another country, another state, or, some place that just you fall in love with. And before you know it, you are kind of in this new environment, and you look back and you're like, oh, I wanted to leave that other place, didn't I? And so I didn't even realize that this is actually how I got my wish. So I kind of feel like there's something here that's going to really drop into your life or for you that's going to help you move something along, something that you've been manifesting. I'm kind of seeing this Ace of Wands as spirit lending a hand, kind of already, trying to help you with something that you're already working on. So, very beautiful. And I'm hearing that saying, God helps those who helps themselves. So I feel like there's just this help, this assistance, some kind of gift that's coming in here for you that's going to help on your journey. Oh, look at that, Hierophant. Okay. What else do we need to know for Virgo this week? 8 of Pentacles, beautiful. Yeah, so you're working very hard, very diligent, very focused and committed is what I'm seeing. Like you're very sure of what it is that you're trying to call into your life. So we have some hard work here. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. See, it's like that investment. It's like whatever you've already been putting in with that 7 of Pentacles. It's kind of looking at, okay, where am I? What have I accomplished so far? How much more do I need to go? And what can I do with what I already have? So I kind of feel like you're almost at this point where you may have like already created something and you're at a certain point where it's you're ready to kind of make some kind of shift. It's almost, they're kind of showing me as an example, like let's say you're at an arcade and you gather up all of these tickets and it's kind of, you're looking at your bucket of tickets and you're looking at the prizes and seeing like, okay, what can I afford with these tickets that I have? So I kind of feel like you're at some point in your development where you can, kind of go to the checkout counter and look and see what are my options that are available? What can I afford with what I have? Oh, wow. How beautiful. Yeah. So leading up to your fulfillment, really working towards your fulfillment. Yeah. So look at that. So we have the Magician. So you're manifesting. And then look at that, the 3 of Pentacles. So this is collaboration. This is recognition. This is people wanting to come in and help you, or spirit wanting to come in and help you. This is working together with others. I'm really being drawn. I've actually never noticed this, but there is this polka dot cloak around one of the figures, and this reminds me of the 7 of the 7 of Swords right here. It's so interesting that I've never put those 2 and 2 together, but it must be important for your reading here. So 7 of Swords here, so they're wearing the same, and so 7 of Swords quite often, depending on the situation, I'm getting very kind of like secretive vibes. I'm not feeling negative energy, but what I'm feeling is that almost like a disguise. Like someone is not entirely who they say they are, but I'm not seeing that it's a bad thing. I'm not seeing it's a negative thing. So there could be someone here that is showing interest in you, maybe in your work, something that you're creating. It could be a relationship, could be love, just depending on, how this reading is resonating. But it feels as though there's someone kind of in disguise is what I'm kind of sensing here. Someone who is interested in more than what they're offering or what they're saying. It's like there's kind of a hidden agenda to something. They have another motive, but again, it may not be necessarily negative here. Let me see here. Got one more. Can we clarify this 3 of Pentacles? And I'm going to leave the 7 of Swords because it really came to my attention here. So 3 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords for Virgo. Can you clarify this? Celebration, group collaboration is kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, then we have 6 of Cups. Someone from the past, I feel like. This could also be like a friendship. Oh, look at this. Wow. The Page of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So does someone see, like, that Page of Swords is someone who has their eye on you, someone who's been watching you. But then we have the 10 of Swords as well. So there's something, I feel like, okay, so this could be someone from the past that's coming forward and wanting to kind of, so I mean, if this is a relationship, for example, it could be a friendship, it could be any kind of relationship, honestly. But whoever it is, it feels like they're kind of coming forward. For example, they could just be, saying, I just wanted to catch up, or I just wanted to see how you're doing. But really, they're trying to kind of come back into your life, or they have some kind of more intentions than just, what they're saying than what they're offering. There's something more to it. There's something hidden underneath. Let me clarify this 10 of Swords. But they have had their eye on you for quite some time. Yeah, 10 of Swords. So I feel like there may be someone who feels as though they miss you with this 5 of Pentacles. So, and it's maybe something that they've missed you for a long time. So there's this experience, maybe they've been carrying it with them for a long time, this feeling of, and then again, this doesn't have to be love. This could be a friendship. This could be something where, I'm hearing sour. So maybe something went sour, or there was a situation or some kind of, maybe there was no closure. Maybe there was some connection with someone from the past. Like maybe you had a best friend and you had a falling out and there was never any closure. And now there's kind of like this, coming back, like I really missed my friend, or I really miss this person. And I really have to I have to put this weight down that I've been carrying with me for a long time. So there's this missing, feeling like there was no closure to something, and feeling really like something was just not completed. Like unfinished business is kind of what I'm seeing here with the 5 of Pentacles. Can we have one more for this? The 10 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like there is someone here. I feel like you, Virgo, are going to, if this situation does kind of show up in your life, someone kind of comes towards you and wants to talk, let's say, I feel as though you are kind of approaching things from a very compassionate, empathetic place. I feel like you are very much in your emotions. I feel like you're very connected with your heart. And so you're letting that lead the way. You are following your heart. So whatever your heart is saying, whatever direction it's taking you in, I feel like every obstacle that is presented to you, you're going to be dealing with it in a way that is in alignment with your heart. And I'm not going to say like you're going to say yes or no or walk away or go towards someone, because it's going to be different for different people, because it is a general reading. But I do feel like with the Queen of Cups, what she's saying is whatever it is that you are going to be leading with your heart and doing everything with love. So even if that means to kind of say goodbye to someone or kind of close a chapter with someone, it's in the way or in the manner that we do it. Okay, Hierophant. The 10 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel as though this is about stepping away from tradition. I feel like this is stepping away from having to uphold expectations of a community, of some kind of higher power that has that authority over us. So this is not necessarily spirit. I feel like this could also be a culture that we're a part of, or it could be, a religion that we're a part of, or some kind of community that we're a part of, where we were expected to really kind of fall in line, or to really uphold some kind of expectation. But it feels as though that has become heavy, that has become a burden. And so there are some changes that are being made here with the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's someone here that's really taking matters into their own hands and creating some radical changes in their life. And it's causing upheaval. It's causing movement, it's causing change in one's life and in one's physical world as well, so maybe they could be changing where they work. It could be changing their home status. It could be changing just, anything in their physical world, because they are no longer choosing to carry or uphold some kind of heavy expectation or burden. I feel like this is also something about destiny here, where this person is, this is part of their path where it's kind of like they take on, it's like almost like they signed on for this specific assignment where, they had to kind of take this on just to kind of grow through it and realize, like that they want to leave it, or they want to put it down and transcend it and kind of really find their own authentic expression of what they want for themselves and not what a community wants for them. So I feel like that's part of their soul purpose, that's their soul path here. And they're really waking up to that. Yeah. So this is about, making decisions and choices for one's own happiness and contentment. And so I kind of feel like someone here is breaking away from tradition to follow their heart and to really follow what is in alignment with their happiness here. So 5 of Swords here. So this is all about, again, kind of turning inward and looking at where there may even have been some selfish behavior from the people around them. I'm gonna clarify this. Can we clarify the 5 of Swords? What does this mean here? Ooh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, a devil. And this turned up reverse with the 4 of Swords in reverse. So I feel as though that this is kind of like being around ego, being around pride, being around, so maybe what this person is breaking away from, whatever community or higher power, higher authority that this person has been connected to or a part of, they're seeing how, that it was based off of greed. It's based off of these attachments, codependency, this whatever the ego is controlling. There is this kind of like this selfishness almost that they have been attached to or connected to. And with the 4 of Swords, I'm kind of seeing that this has happened from a lack of clarity or a lack of not being able to see the truth of something, not being able to have that peace, that harmony, that quiet. Because a lot of times the 4 of Swords upright is about rest. It's about meditation. It's about relaxation. It's about needing to kind of go within and find answers from within. So I kind of feel like with it reversed, it almost kind of feels like, not being able to, in the past, someone wasn't able to see their reality clearly, like something that they were a part of. It was kind of like an illusion pulled over their eyes. Like it was just that this was their world. This is what they believed. This is what they thought. And so there's a change in identity. There's a change, like seeing something in another perspective, kind of waking up to the reality of what something really is changing for someone here. Yeah. See, 10 of Pentacles. So this is again about where we come from, where we like maybe patterns or cycles or belief systems that are handed down from generation to generation. What the community that we come from and how we're raised and, what has been ingrained in us. And there is some kind of truth about that's coming up for someone. And it's helping them to find clarity in that situation and quite possibly helping them to put down a heavy burden. 2 of Swords. Yeah. So this is about having strong boundaries. This is about allowing one to kind of silence the thoughts around them so they can really find clarity in their own mind and in their own heart. So strong boundaries, not really allowing many people into their headspace. So then this person may have a lot of thoughts, may have a lot of ideas, may have a lot of things working, like, working on things. There's like a plan that this person is having, but they're being very, very discreet and I am getting kind of like a secretive vibe to it, but I kind of feel like it's more for the reason of protection than it's not to deceive, but it is for protection. Yeah. So 2 of Wands, making choices, making changes. Yeah. So choosing to go in a direction where they feel as though they are, so I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, this new path for this person, they're seeing it as something that this is the path that I should have been on. This is kind of what I'm hearing someone kind of feeling or thinking about their new path that they want to really create. Like maybe in the past they didn't have a much of a choice of what they got to choose for themselves because of some kind of expectation on them. So I kind of feel like someone here is making a change in their life because they want this opportunity to kind of almost start again, and kind of give themselves these choices and options available to them and take it for themselves because they didn't get to when in the past they weren't allowed, or it was that opportunity was not there for them. So this is about reclaiming their power and allowing themselves to take this opportunity that Spirit is handing them of, if you got to choose anything, what would you have chosen? What would you have done differently or instead? And is that something that you can do for yourself now? What kinds of things would you need to put in place in order to make that happen for yourself? And I feel like that's the plan that someone is having. It's not just about I feel like this is not just about one thing. I feel like this is many different things that are playing into someone's shift in perspective towards wanting to almost like get a second chance at doing something over again, whether that's in a relationship or in a career or just in general in a life path. They're seeing how maybe they didn't have so much of a choice, and if they did, what they would have done differently, and if they can give that opportunity for themselves now. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles. So this is all about finding our true purpose. This is about hard work. This is about being diligent and focused, but also kind of really tapping into one's passion. What do I want for myself? What do I love to do? Maybe I didn't get to do what I love to do. I had to do something that other people wanted me to do or expected me to do. So if I got to choose anything, what would it be? So let's look into this 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, the World card. So working hard towards, it's like there's an ending to that cycle, to that pattern, to that chapter. And someone is working very hard in really tying up the loose ends, like getting things into place, preparing, making preparations for this new path of theirs, which is really, really beautiful. It's like this gift that they're giving to themselves. And on that path, there's just the newer things that will show up for them, all the things that they're wanting, because they're living in alignment. So all the things that, or they're getting themselves into alignment. And that is going to really open up doors for them to things that will bring much more a sense of fulfillment in their life. Like it will really resonate with someone's heart and soul. And it's almost like the things that someone was once taught, like you should have this, or you should want this, or you should pursue this. And it's like almost someone telling them these things are going to give you fulfillment, and almost like a cookie cutter, one size fits all kind of formula. And so it's like this person followed that and it didn't lead to fulfillment. So it's almost like someone coming to this realization that there is no formula. There is no one size fits all. And what resonates for someone is not going to resonate for someone else. And so this person is kind of realizing that and only focusing on what is going to resonate for me. And it doesn't matter if it's going to resonate for someone else or if it's someone else's path or what they think. So there's a really beautiful sense of independence that's coming in here for someone. Yeah, the Page of Cups. So this is all about, one, tapping into someone's creativity. This could also be getting to know oneself all over again. This is about exploring one's emotions, one's feelings. It's like it's an emotional understanding. And so this could also be understanding another person. This could be having some kind of connection with another, making some kind of offer or gesture. Hey, can we talk? Or do you want to meet for coffee? Or do you want to get to know each other? Or do you want to start again? This is kind of like dipping your toes into something where you want to form some kind of emotional bond, either with yourself or with something that you're working on or with another person. So I feel like there's a new beginning here. Oh, and look at that. Oh, wow. How beautiful. Okay. So then we have the Knight of Cups here. So this could now this is becoming more about love. So this is becoming more about someone in love who's pursuing this Queen of Pentacles. So someone who is very much in her own power, someone who nurtures her own life, who has worked very hard to nurture her life, who's worked very hard to be who she is, or to be in the place in her life that she is. Someone who is very compassionate and caring, but also knows how to, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles had to come a long way to kind of, sit in that seat. And I feel like she holds that coin very proudly. And I'm also being very drawn to this Ace of Pentacles, like how she's kind of, it's almost like, see, with this Ace of Pentacles, when I said earlier, someone who kind of sees this opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles, as their chance to rewrite their story or to start again and to find what is in alignment for them. And it's interesting because it's like leading this person straight to this Queen of Pentacles, because she's holding that coin in her hand. So it's like, you're the one who has that coin in your hand. It's not about money. It's about, you're my new path. You're my opportunity. You are these possibilities in my life. You're that guiding light. Like compass, you're the compass. And look at this. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So someone wanting to make a gesture or an offer of commitment or something. Can we establish some kind of foundation? Can we just start somewhere and see where this goes, kind of thing? So it's like someone wanting to come towards this Queen of Pentacles, wanting to offer something, some kind of foundation. Oh, and look at that. We have the Emperor here. So someone who has come a long way and again is very independent, who is a leader in their own life, who has taken life by the reins and really put action to what they wanted. So this is a powerful energy. This is an empowering energy. This is someone who knows what they want and someone who has maybe even, I'm hearing, taken their power back from something. So Hanged Man. Okay, so someone is holding back though. I kind of feel like this Emperor is holding back. He's being, it could be stubbornness, but it could also be a delay. I feel like someone is kind of reserving their energy for this Queen of Pentacles, but they are holding back a little bit. And there is a bit of a delay. So they kind of feel like they're at a standstill here. Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns. There is mystery. So I kind of feel like maybe this Emperor is feeling like, I'm not really sure if it's okay to pursue this Queen of Pentacles. And then he's showing up as the King of Cups. So someone who is very much in love is what I'm kind of hearing. Someone who has a lot of emotions. Someone who is deeply, has deep feelings for this Queen of Pentacles, but at the same time is also very worried. Why is he worried? He's in some kind of distress about this though. Why? Why is he in this? I think it's because I kind of feel like it has something to do with not knowing answers or having to hold back, having to repress a lot of his emotions. Like he has a lot of them, but he can't really express them. And I think that not being able to express, not being able to, I'm kind of sensing that this King of Cups also feels a little bit very blocked. Kind of like there is a wall up and he doesn't know how to get through some kind of wall, frustrated is what I'm kind of seeing. This Nine of Swords is this frustration from the King of Cups. So can we have some clarity on this for Virgo? And we have the Hermit. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that this state of mind, this Nine of Swords, is pushing this King of Cups into Hermit mode. And that Hermit mode is actually good for this King of Cups because it helps him to come into a deeper understanding of one's own truth. So I feel as though this delay, this wall, is a good thing. It's actually happening on purpose. It is part of the divine plan, is what I'm hearing, because there may be still some kind of growth or some kind of insight or some kind of truth that Spirit wants this King of Cups to continue to learn or continue to really develop within oneself. And it's almost like I feel like there's this connection where, yes, it is, it's like Spirit wants this to happen, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to let you get to this Queen of Pentacles until you find the answer that you're looking for within yourself. And so it's almost like it's a waiting game. This King of Cups could be perceiving it as, why am I being blocked and why isn't this moving forward? But I feel like that frustration is kind of pushing, in this indirect way, pushing this King of Cups into this hermit mode of further exploration and further spiritual insight. And when the time comes, when both energies are in the right energetic space, then it'll kind of come together and the blocks will be lifted. Because look, we also have the Death card. So this is all about transformation. So someone right now is still going through a very deep transformation, but it is also really bringing out a lot of passion. And it's really helping this King of Cups Emperor to really tap into, it's like, needing to be sure, needing to really have clarity about what it is they're passionate about, what it is that they want in life. Because I feel like in the past, there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of unknowns. There was a lot of, especially with that Four of Swords underneath here, there was these attachments to things, not having clarity about what one wants or what direction one should go in. And so I kind of feel like Spirit is putting someone through some kind of deep transformation in order for them to be sure about what they want, to come into clarity. And once that clarity is there, then a connection can move forward. And then we have the Page of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like here, this is all about someone really allowing themselves to do what they need to do in order to go down a different path. I feel like this is also about exploring new ideas, their creativity, branching out and doing something a little bit different or a lot different from what they've always done. I feel like I'm also hearing breaking out of stagnancy with the Page of Wands. So someone here may be really breaking out of stagnancy, changing up their routine, changing up their life path, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of change that's being brought into someone's life here. So what's a challenge for Virgo this week? What's a challenge for Virgo? Blessings. I feel like this is more about seeing the blessings within a situation. So I feel as though this is all about being challenged to dive deeper, to find what one truly wants. That is, someone is being challenged to really open up their heart and really find, where is your happiness? Not the happiness that other people are telling you is your happiness, but where is your true happiness? Coming out of separating oneself, detaching oneself from other people's opinions and thoughts and feelings and emotions, and finding that clarity within oneself. So this could be you, or it could be someone in your life, Virgo, so take it as it resonates. What is something positive for Virgo this week? Enlightenment. How beautiful is that? So a lot of clarity this week, realizations, epiphanies. And those epiphanies are going to help you move forward much faster, because what it does is it shifts your energy. It shifts the awakening, shifts energy, because it helps you to find clarity. It helps you to find answers within. And that clarity helps to find solutions to how we want to move in the direction that we want to move in. So this is a gift. This is a blessing. So be open and stay open to allowing yourself to continue to really change and transform, because you're just continuing to grow and grow and grow. And it's the growth that helps us to make those changes. They eventually start showing up on the 3D level in our physical world, in our life. At first, it may be smaller things or smaller changes that happen first, but they will all build up to like this momentum of something greater, something more. Okay, what is a animal totem message for Virgo this week? Animal totem for Virgo this week. Yeah, sometimes life stings. So this is all about that healing journey. This is all about really, I'm hearing like seeing the wisdom, like kind of extracting the wisdom. And I'm seeing very much Native American energy here, actually. So it's almost like this. I don't know why. Maybe there's someone here that really connects with the Native American energy, or has a strong connection to that. But I feel like there's something here about extracting like the marrow from these lessons, from like the pain, or from something that those tougher lessons, those ones that really leave a mark, or the ones that really make you remember something. It's kind of like helps you. Now they're showing me an image of the movie Lion King, where I think it's Rafiki like hits Simba over the head. And, and he kind of tells him, yeah, it can hurt, or I don't even know. I'm not even going to try, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. But it's kind of like allowing life. Sometimes it's like needing to kind of feel the sting in order to really wake us up, or for something to really shift within us. And I feel like someone is kind of going through that right now. I feel like someone is it's helping them to wake up. It's helping them to really see, it's helping them to put things into perspective. And so that is going to bring massive transformation into this person's life here. So I think it's just a matter of time. Okay, I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Virgo.